Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roofing Contractors' Best of Success podcast show. I'm RC Editor-in-Chief Art Eisner, and I'm glad to be joined today by Brian Rainier, Vice President of Sales and Marketing with OMG Roofing Products. Brian, thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning. Great to be here.
Great. It is great to be here. We're at the 2026 International Roofing Expo. And Brian, we're here to talk about what's happening with OMG and talk about the connections you're here to make with contractors.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the IRE, first of all, it's a great show, and it brings out the best in everybody. It's great to see all the vendors. There's a lot of contractors here. We're able to connect on them on a very different level. You know, a lot of times we're seeing them on roofs or in the field, but here we actually get to meet with people, talk with them, show them products, get a lot of feedback on what they're seeing in the industry and what type of products are important to them, and how we can really identify with the needs of the contractor. And I think that's the most important part of this show, is that contractors can be here and they can really address the needs that they have as a business, and everybody has unique challenges, and this show can really help contractors figure out what they need to better their businesses, or how they can really improve on things.
How long have you been in the industry, and tell me a little bit about how it's changed for manufacturers to kind of meet the contractors where they're at, wherever stage they are in their business?
So I've really I've grown up in the industry. So my grandfather was a general contractor. My father was in finance for distribution his entire life. So I grew up as a kid working in the warehouse, moving shingles around, sweeping the floor, loading trucks and all that. And then I got into sales for distribution. Then I got into being a rep. And then I worked up to being a vice president of sales for a couple companies, and now I'm here at OMG. So I consider myself third generation. My son is now doing some roofing, so he's fourth generation. But I've really grown up in the industry, and I'll tell you, it's just I love this industry so much because it's resilient. It's built on relationships, and I learned at a very young age that this is a people doing business, people doing business with people business. It is a relationship-driven business, and contractors that if you can relate to a contractor and you can genuinely meet their needs, right, and really want to help them, that's a connection that other businesses don't have, and and it makes it fun. By the way, we get to meet great people, we get to help them with their businesses, and we get to help them be better. We're on the roof of contractors, so we talk to contractors every single day. Listen, I'm excited about a lot of things. We've come out with some new software for our Rhinobond tool. Rhinobond, there's over 10,000 tools in the market. We're the originators of bringing induction welding to the United States. We're very proud of that. We service the tools, we train contractors in the field, but we're also updating the technology on the tool where there's less calibration. You just push a button now, right? It's great. So we're always continuously updating our software and our processes with our technology. We came out with a plate marking tool to help identify where the plates are on the roof, and kind of makes it easier for the contractors to find the plate. We have a new dispensing cart. And there's a lot of dispensing carts on there, but we really try to come up with a cart that the contractors can fix easily, be efficient with it, so that it has to go down well. It has to be very resourceful on the roof, meaning anybody can use it. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing with carts is the ability to fix them if and when they break. And we feel like we came up with a product that addresses those needs, so that a contractor can buy the product and not have to worry about maintaining it or fixing it as intricately as they would with some of the other ones. So we've got a lot of stuff we're coming out with, and we feel that they're really addressing the needs of the contractor. We're excited about it.
So looking a good outlook for commercial in 2026.
Absolutely. We feel. Listen, I've always said in this business, there's so much opportunity. Whether the market is up or down, if you are getting out and you're getting in your truck and out of your truck and you're seeing customers, you're identifying what needs, this business always has opportunities. And the people that want to go out there and work and find those opportunities, I think are going to be successful. We dealt with 07, 08, we've dealt with COVID, we've dealt with all kinds of obstacles that people can say has affected sales. But I think the companies that go out there and actually do the work and get in front of contractors and actually find those opportunities, not just wait for them, those are the companies that are going to be successful. And we have every intention of being very aggressive to stay in front of our contractors, listen to them, talk to them, and continue to build our brand. So we see that won't stop in 2026. And we did a great job in 2025.
Great. Brian, where can contractors find out more?
Well, our website is fantastic. It's omgroofing.com. It's a great website to find a local rep, but I'll be honest with you, everybody out there should know their OMG rep. All of our distributors know OMG reps, and OMG is one of the most recognizable sales forces in the industry. So if you don't know your OMG rep, I tell you to go to the website, but most likely you do know your OMG rep, and we can't wait to hear from you.
All right, there you have it. Thanks a lot for being here, and thank you all for joining us. Be sure to click back to roofingcontractor.com and sign up for our free e-newsletters and our great free e-magazine comes out every month. Thank you very much. Stay safe out there.